Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? It's your boy T-I-N-Y to the P. Yeah, he's looking for trouble here on twitch.tv with Crash or Jade or Spyro or Leon Kennedy. Is there a new game to start? Is he doing some art? Maybe knowledge of an 80s children's show to impart? Cause he's pentiferous, vigorous, rigorous. He's damn vociferous. When arting or Mario Karting, he's straight carnivorous. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
With a great rate of save states debating his fate, Peter's greeted by emotes of cheaters when people donate. Give him a or a and we'll build up the hype, and I'll struggle to read half the words that you type. So are you ready to go? Come on, what will it be? Are we gaming or painting or watching dated kids TV? Grab a bite, crack a sprite, dim the lights, sit tight, cause the stream's about to start and the mics sound right, boy. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Boy.
Oh, whip out your brush, give it a clean. We're gonna paint a picture like the world's never seen. Come on and settle in for Tiny Peter's awesome night of art live stream. Oh, that says A.N.A.L. Oh, for God. Why did no one tell me this? What the hell? No, Peter said, go live, run these assets, put this jumper on. I've just realised what the jumper says as well. That says it too. He's stitched me up there. God, I've really gone to effort as well. I thought, do you know what? It's art themed. I'm gonna style my moustache because I can just turn it. I can curl it like this if I really wish to do so. I feel like a right mug. Well, anyway, hello everyone and welcome to what would ordinarily be Tiny Peter's awesome night of art live stream. Yeah, I really wish I'd just thought about that acronym before I agreed to this. But anyway, this is Brian Bumpiss in for Tiny Peter to do an awesome night of art stream. Bonjour, je m'appelle Brian, j'habite à Media City. To do the news. And I'm here. Oh!
Breaking news. It's time for a Brian Bumpy awesome night of art live stream. Hello Sir Brian. How are you? How was your weekend? It's art stream, my dudes. Hope you are having a great day.
It certainly is art stream, my dudes. Yes, Stephen, thank you for the bits there. It is time for an awesome night of art live stream. In fact, my chat is done in a way where I can't read the rest of that. There we go. Lovely weekend. I'm very well, thank you. Didn't do a great deal on the weekend, but, in a nice way. Just sort of chilled out. Because even us hardworking newscasters need time off eventually. So, I had a couple of days not worrying too much about reading the news and bringing it to the people, but instead sitting at home and watching it for myself and despairing at the state of the world, and particularly at the state of the nation. It's all very exciting, isn't it? I mean, the state of the nation may improve as of Thursday night, Friday. It might do, probably, but who's to say? And in the meantime, it's not good, is it? Thank you for the bits, Stephen, and welcome everyone. Thank you to Tide Author Dan, by the way, who subscribed while we were going live. Oh wow, 53 months on an art stream. Hope you're well, Brian and chat. Absolutely. Thank you, Tide Author Dan. Doing very well. Looking forward to doing some art. We're going to have a nice chilled out day today. I've even decided on a video game soundtrack to listen to while we art that I believe Peter hasn't actually done before, and I can't believe he's not thought of it, because it's the ideal kind of music for this. It's not The Sims, it's not Oblivion, it's not Tomeby, it's not Spyro. All of those are valid choices, but goodness knows how he's not thought of the one that I've thought of. So yeah, it's very exciting. Primeval259 has subscribed via Prime for 13 months. 13 months, unlucky for some, but lucky for us, as we get a Brian Bumpiss A.N.A.L. stream. Indeed, welcome. Thank you for joining me for the A.N.A.L. stream. It's the first stream of the month as well, so perhaps some of you, if you'd like to do your renewals at the start of the month, need to do so today in a special Brian art stream, which is very exciting. Your subscription renewals I'm talking about there. It's been payday. We've all got money in our pockets, hopefully. So if you're able to support the channel, that's great. If you're not, don't worry about it. You just sit there, do some art, and relax. It's fine. Is it the Beyond Good and Evil soundtrack, says Lobrotovich? No, although breaking news on that note, this is confirmed the final live stream I will be doing in my tenure here at TripleJump for this
20.
How frightening. For this second visit that I have had here. This is the second time I've been here covering for Peter. Was here just sort of post lockdown some years back. And I've been back here again since Summer Game Fest. But next week, ordinarily, I would have been here to do my stream. Because it's on Monday. And me and Dick aren't leaving until Tuesday evening. Wednesday is when we're going. However, Peter and Ashton, or it would be me and Ashton, the Peter slot and Ashton slot have swapped. So Ashton will be streaming on the Monday and the Peter slot will be on the Wednesday. And it being the Peter slot, it would be me if I was still around, but I'll be gone by Wednesday. So Peter will be joining you on Wednesday. I'm sure he'll have enjoyed his time off, and he is very excited to start streaming Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Remastered Edition, or whatever it's called. I imagine he's going to stream the entire thing over the course of a few weeks, show you all the new stuff that's been added. He tells me he's very much looking forward to it. So get your Brian while you can. This is it. This is the last live solo Brian experience you will have. I will, of course, be at the joint stream on Thursday. And there's various bits and bobs that are being recorded that are yet to go out. I think there's going to be one more. I think Weirdest Games Ever. Yes, because I don't think that's gone out yet, has it? Or has it? I don't know. Not sure. But we've done a Weirdest Games, me and Dick. And then also the special treat that is the Patreon $5 tier. The way that it would have fallen is there wouldn't have been a video with me and Dick, I don't think. But we've done it anyway. We recorded this month, so although we'll have gone by Wednesday, and I don't think the video's coming out till... Actually, no, it's coming out in like a couple of days. So is that... I don't know. Anyway, there's a main menu is what I'm trying to get at. And I think that's what comes out tomorrow, doesn't it? On the 2nd. Or is that a rules boss that we recorded ages ago, or that they recorded ages ago? I think it might be, actually. I think the main menu doesn't come out till next month. Anyone keeping track of what the next thing is? We've just had a main menu, haven't we? It's rules boss next. So I think that comes out tomorrow. And then in a month's time, there'll just be another little appearance by me and Dick. So yeah, that's all very exciting. But that's it. So I will not be here next week for my solo stream. But hey, I've had a great time. And we're going to have some nice times today doing some art. Until next year when Peter messes up the predictions again. You're right, Lobrotovich. That is what's going to happen. Naked Statue, thank you for gifting a sub. It's your 12th gift, and it's gone to Elsby. Sprout Stuff as well has subscribed for 65 months. Thank you to both of you, Naked Statue and Sprout Stuff. Thank you also to Naked Statue for the 100 bits and this very scary number 20. Alien Sweat Hands subscribed via Prime while I was rabbiting on about who's going to be doing what, where, and on Patreon and all sorts. This just in, 15-month sub time. Hello, Brian. That Tash is awesome. Thank you very much. I thought, artistic, right? Primeval 259, I think it did that one. Yes, I did. And Steven Skodes gifted a sub to Coolie Wooly Zero, taking him up to 1217. Goodness gracious. The number just keeps going up. We've also started filling up the level 2 hype train, which is very exciting. Shall we do some art? I think we should. But first, I should get the... Oh, blum. Get the music sorted. Here it is. Oh, it's not very long. It's only 20 minutes long, the entire soundtrack. But whatever. Is it going to play an ad first? Oh, good. It's on mute already. That's good. So just wait till it starts. Okay, skip ad. Okay. Good, we're sorted. Right, if I head on over now to this. In fact, what we could also do is the gallery. See, it's all new to me, this stuff. I'm having to fly by the seat of my pantaloons, but Peter has told me about the gallery. Let me pull that up. Twitter.com. Still takes you there. He insists it's called X, but it's not, is it? Right. I'm logged into Peter's Twitter. Oh no, I'm not actually. Hang on. All the prep work has been done ahead of time, as you can tell. That's not the right password. Good. Just chat amongst yourselves while I do this. Oh no, it's not taking any of these passwords. A whole multitude of passwords from over the suspicious login prevented. Oh dear. Well, never mind. Well, I do mind, because I want to look at the gallery. And I don't like looking at the gallery on my Brian Bumpiss Twitter account, because a few people might be potentially blocked or muted from that account, and they might not even know it. And I don't like to out them. It's probably not you, if you're worried that it's you. It might just... I don't think anyone... The Venn diagram of people who are blocked or muted because they are arseholes versus people who want to get involved in the art streams normally I imagine looks like this, but I don't want to risk it. That would be very upsetting for someone, I'm sure, if they'd submitted art for the stream and it was like that. Why could I not log in? Hang on. Did I type my... Maybe I typed in my... Oh, maybe I typed the username in wrong and that's why it wasn't doing it. No, that is it. It's done that. I'm not sure about the best way to remedy this now, so... Well, perhaps we'll leave it for now, and we'll worry about that later. Cool, so... let's do some art, shall we? Just log into the main TripleJump account. That has loads of people blocked and muted, far more than I have blocked and muted on my personal account, because we get all sorts of stuff on there. So that would be way worse. I'm not logging into the main TripleJump account. Hang on, do I have any other? I'm sure. Oh, I could potentially log into Vidiots, but again, I don't have control of that. I'm not the only person with control over that account, so someone else might have blocked or muted someone on there. One of the Vidiots co-hosts. But yeah, that's right, Brian Bumpiss. Because I'm a journalist, I do a lot of like phone tapping and stuff, and so I have access to the Vidiots account. That's weird. Why has that happened? Why have I not been able to do my password? I don't know. That's not really... Now is not the time to... You want to log into the Vinklers account. Hey, Lobrotovich, if you are happy to give me the Vinklers password, I will log into the Vinklers account right now. Vinkler has had me blocked for years, says Mr. Black. I'll log into Discord. I don't know if it's a serious suggestion, Lobrotovich, but if the Vinkler is available, then I'll log into the Discord right now and you can send me the Vinkler's login. But if you're only joking, then that's fine. Don't feel you have to. In the meantime, should we do some art? I think we should. We'll check out the gallery shortly. Lobrotovich is genuinely giving me the login for the Vinklers account. Okay, that's good. So here we are. In fact, let me just make sure there was nothing left on my browser there. No, that's fine. Yeah, we're in. I'm gonna get the music going. Here we go. See if you know it. Sing along at home if you know. Oh, it's good. Anyone? Dr. Mundy's got it. So, today, I thought about, as it's time for us to go, I thought I might do a nice portrait of me and Dick. I think that might be a nice thing to do. So if you're arting along at home, let me know in the chat. Let me know what you're drawing. Perhaps you want to draw me and Dick, or perhaps you want to do a self-portrait of you and someone else, one of you and your friends. Let me know what medium you're using or what program you're using. Are you doing real life art? Are you doing there you go. Are you doing digital art? What are you doing? Thank you, Lobrotovich, for the Vinkler details there. I will log in later. I think we best crack on with some art for now, but I have received them. So, I'll start with myself. Let me know if the music's too loud. It's no old MacDonald, but it will do, says Cooley Wooly. You're right. You're right. Okay, that's a good start. Although I might move it over this. Oops. Over this side. So although this music is hospital themed, to me it feels a little bit like a sort of sleuth journalist on the prowl looking for a scoop. You know, he's got his like trench coat on, he's got his hat with like a little piece of paper in it. He's got his notebook. Perhaps even he's verging on detective, amateur detective. He's got a magnifying glass, but he's a journalist by trade. going to check the chat in a minute for who's arting at home. So do let me know if you're drawing something right now. I'm getting really strong sort of Brian Bumpiss theme music from this song. That is just what I look like. Not right now, of course. I've gone with the special styling, but normally that's me. There I am. Is it Ned Flanders? Yes. Yes, it is. Becoming a bit Einstein, isn't it? But that's okay. Okay. Probably should have got rid of this line to begin with, actually, but never mind. We'll work around it. This is how Da Vinci used to do it as well. Da Vinci. Right, let's see who's arting. I'm checking the chat. I'm drawing in my sketchbook, says Stephen. Whoops. No arting for me today, but I have the stream on. Looking forward to seeing what people do. Off to Brighton next week for the big game dev conference, says Cameron Keywood. Wonderful. He looks uncomfortably like Rolf. Yeah. You know, I thought the same thing. I'm not going to lie. And the art theme. Yeah. But fortunately, there is also definitely the Colonel Kentucky, as his name is. Colonel Sanders Kentucky. There is that comparison too, so we'll lean towards that, shall we? Lobrotovich will eventually be doing art. I had to make sure the Winkler does not have 2FA turned on. Okay, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate. This is like true. This is really what mods are for. They're only sort of here to occasionally stop the sex bots. The real reason they're here is to prevent such disasters as this. I don't really know what's happened there. I think it's just that I've got too many different passwords that I use, and I forgot which one. Not that I normally have an issue remembering which one to use on stream, but for whatever reason I forgot. And then because I have so many different options, I've ended up in a right pickle. It's a strange texture, but honestly, if you were to have this on your head, you would understand that this is how it feels. I do miss these MIDI soundtracks. I was a big fan of Lego Island back in the day, and that had music like this. Oh, we could listen to Lego Island. That's been uploaded in high quality. Did you know... Here's a really weird thing. Here's a strange bit of video game trivia, right? Everyone knows that the E.T. cartridges got buried in the desert, and that is actually true. That really did happen. Everyone knows about that. Not so many people know that... Actually, I only know half. Off the top of my head, I only know half of this story. But the tapes, the original master tapes for the soundtrack of Lego Island got destroyed because they were on the original composer's houseboat, and his houseboat set on fire. And yeah, I do know that that some high quality versions of those songs are available on... I kind of, after all this time spent doing this weird textured hair, I don't know if I like it. I kind of do and I kind of don't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate that and keep it. And then I'm going to go back on it on this one, and we can always go back to this version if we want to. I kind of like the shape of it overall. I just don't like all this crisscross on the inside. So I just need to kind of do that and then neaten it up. Yeah, all the music was like destroyed in a houseboat fire. But I don't know if some other backups were eventually found. It's a bit like that happened with Toy Story, didn't it? Or was it I think Toy Story 2? Like there was a huge... Was that a fire, or was it some sort of data breach or flood or something? There was a huge disaster at Pixar when the film was like well on its way to being done, and they lost everything. All of Toy Story 2, everything they'd been working on was gone. But fortunately, by sheer coincidence, one of the animators, one of the artists, I guess someone maybe quite senior in order for this to have happened, was on maternity leave, and she had an entire copy of everything sent home, taken home with her, so she could like look at it remotely, work on it remotely. And so, thanks to this woman being on maternity leave, Toy Story 2 exists in the form that we know it now. Isn't that mad? She was a producer, says Mr. Weeble. First time chat, thank you for chatting. Yeah, I assumed it must be someone fairly high up, because you wouldn't, like, if it was just one of the artists, they wouldn't have an entire copy of the whole film, would they? But, we nearly never got You've Got a Friend in Me, says Cooley Wooly. I think it was Toy Story 2, but I'm sure Mr. Weeble will be able to give us the details there. I'm just seeing if in the chat if anyone knew the details about Lego Island, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know how the music still survived. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe only some of it existed in high quality elsewhere, and that's the ones we've got, but some of them are lost forever. Not sure. Thank you to, by the way, Plushy Labs Jennykin for subscribing for 36 months, loving the banger music. Animal Hospital also had a banger theme tune. It did actually, yeah. Unfortunately, I had a very problematic host. Oh, that was Pet Rescue. Or did he do both? He may have done both, actually. But it is such a good soundtrack. Yeah, see, I think that's better, isn't it? That is better. It needs a bit more sort of texture in it, but yeah, we need to sort of do a bit of this. Dim-a-na-na. I think less is more. I don't want to overdo this because it'll just end up looking like it did before, which is not really what I want, but okay, that's probably about enough. Oh yeah. God, take me back. Take me back. Hello, Charlie Van Karma. Welcome in. What a vibe. I can't believe it never occurred to me or Peter to play this soundtrack. Okay, I can't believe how long that took me, and it's actually not much of an improvement. But yeah, it's better not to be all joined up like that, and it'll probably look even less bad with a bit of, you know, once it's like, when it's all sort of light grey like that, and then I put bits of dark grey on it like this, you know, to sort of texture it, shade it, you know, that'll start to look like something, I think. But anyway, we'll do that later. Good. Well, there's me, Ed. Now I've got to do a shirt collar, which those of you who are regular viewers of this format will know that certainly Peter is very bad at doing shirt collars, and I assume, given that we have so much else in common, I will probably also be quite bad at doing a shirt collar. No. I'm going to pull up a picture of Homer Simpson. Arguably the best song in the soundtrack. Candy Floss, this one's called. I know that because I used to go in the playlist settings and set Candy Floss to the only song allowed on the playlist. And I would listen to this over and over again, and over and over again. Doesn't need to join it. I don't know what men in shirts look like. I'm googling men in shirts. No, men in suits. For God's sake. I'm getting cross because I don't know what a man looks like. Yeah, of course it joins in the middle. There's a button in the middle. Where's the middle gonna be? About there. And then... oh, it's over. Let's listen to Candy Floss again. Okay. Tie. It's not quite right, but it will do. This is some sort of high quality version of the soundtrack, by the way. We're hearing like fidelity in these instruments that is unprecedented. Forgotten Media says, according to Wikipedia, the work done on Toy Story 2 was nearly lost in 1998 when one of the animators routinely clearing some files accidentally entered the deletion command code /bin/rm-r-f* on the root folder of the Toy Story 2 assets on Pixar's internal servers. The film was saved when a technical director, Galen Sussman, who'd been remote working, revealed she had a backup copy of the film on her home computer. Amazing. The banana. Now, fortunately, Brian, and by that I mean I don't wear a jacket. I might leave that side of his body for now, actually, because he may have his arm round Dick. I don't know. And hey, we all want to have our arm round Dick, don't we? Right, let's delete that. Don't need that. You guys can't even see what I'm talking about down here. I've got layers down here that you can't see. Right. That's almost as embarrassing as typing Alt and F4 in the middle of a stream. Did you actually do that, Trolling Badger? Or are you trying to make me do it? Ben did. Oh, of course he did, yeah. Ah. The Foo? Right, what does Dick Mychinko look like? I don't know what he looks like. Oh my god, we actually are hearing Candy Floss twice. Why is that happening? Oh, I think we've auto-played onto a different version of the full Theme Hospital playlist. So, it's in a different order this time. I swear it wasn't me. Slightly slower version, it feels like. I'm not going to stop it. Let it play. Oh, it's got stereo. I can hear it moving between my ears. Not sure if that comes through stream or not. I think it does. I think I stream in stereo. I don't see. I mean, we're living in 2024. So, right. So let's put a little hole in the top of it, and then it's going to be this business again, isn't it? It's going to be all like that. I don't know why I've done it with... I need to erase this line first. No point doing it and then trying to work around that. There we go. There we go. That's just what his hair looks like, isn't it? Just like that. Oops. No, not like that at all. It was better just as it was. And probably without all these additional spikes, honestly. I think just like that is probably alright. Maybe some lower spikes like this. Would that be okay? How does hair work? Can someone explain hair to me? I mean, this just looks a bit like a hole in his skull. But, you know, it could be some sort of injury from war. I think it was better how it was before, but I've hit undo now, so I can't... Yeah, what if I arch it a bit like that? Yeah, okay. There's probably not as many spikes there as I would like, but that's something, I think. I'll take it. I haven't got head hair, so can't help, says Cooley Wooly. Life is a lot easier if you draw some structure first. Yeah, it probably would have been. I wasn't really reading the chat while I was trying to work out how to do that. But too late now. Mr. Weeble's verified as well. Mr. Weeble, have you wandered into this art stream expecting someone who knows what they're doing to be? I don't know if you're a long-standing community member, but given that you're a first-time chatter and a verified Twitch user, it makes me think that you've perhaps been searching through the category, hoping to find some interesting artists, and this is what you've discovered. I just wander around the internet. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. But in the name of God, do not be thinking that anyone here knows what they're doing, least of all me. But thank you very much for being here and for the advice. Hang on, I know what I'm doing here. Do this instead. So it's only the second time we're hearing this song today, but who's already getting slightly theme hospitaled out? I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I might be though. We'll let this one run to the end so that we've heard them all twice, and then we'll see where we go from there. It is a banger of a soundtrack, but maybe we don't need to hear them all 3 times. It's what are you talking about? It's not the actual. It's not that one, is it? It's not Badger, Mr. Weeble. Is it actually? No way. And hey, Mr. Weeble did a lot more than just Badger Mushroom. But I mean, hey, let's not skip over a classic, but equally, you know. And hey, you get ripped off all the time for that, don't you? I've seen stuff on social media. I think you're you know, rightly vocal on social media about how people just use it. People parody it, don't they, for like political things, don't they? People make versions of it, and it's like, why are you promoting Reform UK using my thing? I think that's happened before. I don't mean actually. I don't know if anyone's done it politically, but people do rip off versions, don't they? I don't mind people parodying stuff. It's when they use it to sell. That's right. You're right. Yeah. Because I mean, by definition, parody is legal, isn't it? But yeah, people who are just rip it off and then flog it. Yeah. I can't remember. There was a specific one that I saw like a couple of years ago where I think you very rightly tweeted saying, yeah. So am I royalties in the post for this or? Right. Dick. What does he look like? He probably looks angry. Well, we're joined by internet royalty today, everyone. Sorry, I shouldn't say things like that. That's... God knows I hate it when people... It's very nice, but when people write to us on the Tat Appeal and say... Or even, you know, on the After Dark podcast and say, how do you guys cope with being like an online celebrity? And I'm like, oh my god, it's nice of you to say so, but I certainly don't feel like one. What am I doing here? No. How many times can I attempt this? I'm not using an actual artist. I can't even think what they're called. You know, like one of those tablets that people use, that professional artists use. He doesn't usually dress as Rolf Harris. Promise. Oh, is it Quorn? Ah, interesting. There we go. Bit of emotion in there. Get my smoothing down a little bit. Zar Midnight Tofu, hello, welcome to the chat. Dick should be dabbing, or... I mean, you're right, Cooley Wooly, he should be, but... Christ. I need one of those little mannequins. Right, well, let's get the facial hair in here. Oops. Da, da, da. Dabbing. So his hand's coming across his face. Right, let me look up a reference photo of someone dabbing. I mean, I've not drawn his head touch down enough as it is, so the head isn't going to be in there, but he can be doing this with his head upwards, if I can even manage that. What I'll do is I'll stick me on a separate layer. And maybe even get rid of me entirely, so it's not a distraction. Because otherwise, I'll be trying to draw around myself, and that's not gonna be helpful. It's a tall order. How to draw dab? Asks Tide Author Dan. Yeah, well, if anyone finds out, let me know. Right. Let me start. Let's do it in bits because I'm trying to sort of draw an entire hand, an arm, an elbow all in one go, and it's not working. So, unsurprisingly, it's not working. So. I can obviously move this nearer because it's way too far off now, but that's fine. I just want to draw it first. Okay, that's something. The hand is just a flipper at the moment, and I don't know if I'm going to even attempt to improve on the flipper, but it gives the approximate appearance of our dab. Yes, okay. This is becoming something. I guess with the dab, you sort of do the two arms fairly parallel, don't you? Rather than sort of sticking. Well, I don't know. Would his thumb be visible on this hand? If it's not on the other one, then I suppose it would be on this one, right? I mean, it's verging on an inappropriate gesture. But, you know, I think we've successfully dodged the controversy. Just about. No? The chat seems to disagree. Nah, it's not good. Nah, it needs to be it needs to be lower. We can't do that. That is too high. We all saw it. You guys thought it was worse than I did, and then I saw that you were indeed correct. It was a very good drawing of a very bad thing. Okay, that's not bad, but his hands are a completely different size. I might just redo this hand and make it smaller, so that's fine. It needs to be ripped, of course.
Foxy Mobile's unlimited social
Oh, Foxy Mobile's unlimited social media. Oh, we're onto the Duke Nukem 3D soundtrack now. I feel like while we were listening to that, I thought of another quite good candidate for a soundtrack, but I'm now not sure. Okay, that's sort of a dab, isn't it? He does have quite small hands, but you know what they say? Small hands, big war crimes. He's got a big head as well. How big was my head? Somewhat proportional. They're a good little team, aren't they? Look at these two. One to break the law on the battlefield and one to report on it. The dream team. Yes, give me Duke Nukem. I'm tempted to just... I mean, it's with only 45 minutes of the stream left. We used to listen to the same 3 Coffee Lounge songs over and over again. Just 3 of them, I think it was. I say we, I mean you guys, back when Peter was here and not me, the very different person, Brian Bumpiss. But so yeah, should we put Theme Hospital back on? I can also now log into the Winkler's Twitter account and we can do the gallery from the previous art stream. Should we do that? Let's have some music. And I will now very carefully, on a separate screen, log into the correct Twitter account. Oh, am I now just logged? Oh, I think maybe Twitter was just broken because I'm now just logged into my I don't need it anymore. I am logged in to SuperDuck. I think that's what went wrong. I think I did use the right password, and I think it actually probably accepted it and said, yes, let him in, but then just continued to ask me for a password and say, nah, suspicious, log you out. Log him out. But it says I'm SuperDuck. Well, thank you, Winkler, but as it turns out, thanks to Elon Musk, it wasn't needed, even though it appeared to be. So, hashtag TJArt. If you have any art that is already ready to show, oh my Christ, much like Philbo M does. Good God. We'll get to that in a moment. Then post it now or forever hold your peace. No, not forever. It's okay. You can post it at the end of the stream, but we will look at the stuff that was done on the previous stream, which was on the 13th of May. So, I'm just literally going to drag that across like that. So we were celebrating the fact that we'd just done our D&D stream. So here's what Mr. Black did. There's Peter there. We do look so alike, but we are different people. Ashton, James, and Ben as well, you know. Ben and Dick don't look alike at all. In fact, Ben looks more like Andrew from Cultaholic, but, you know, there we are. So that's the squad. A lovely little gang. Fred, UI Goliath did this. The heroes will never forget this encounter. The sight of their foes alone will haunt them. There's a jelly cube, a goblin, a mimic. Rest in peace to everyone who fell to those evil monsters. I don't remember some of these, but we did do a gallery at the end, didn't we? This is James's magic coin. No, James Jenkins the Wizard, you use me, and I never get anything out of it. Well, no more. I refuse to be treated like some sort of object, so I'm off. Deadeye Minis, that's great. Love it. We had this from Stephen, Mighty Wizard James, Tiny Goblin Peter, Ferocious Warrior Ben, and the Great Mage Ashton. There they are in the sketchbook. Tiny Peter Austin there. They're all recognisable. It's the James Jenkins square glasses. It's the Ashton Matthews is a girl, and it's the Ben Potter has a beard, and the Peter Austin is small. You can get that from all of them. Here was me, drawn by Lobrotovich. I'll have to turn into my beast form, and then I did, of course. I say I mean Peter. I don't know why I said I, because it wasn't me. I was at home watching, obviously, while Peter was streaming. But there we go. That was Peter turning into a walrus. And then, I replied to this. I'm trying to remember what this is now. I said it needs a TJ art tag so it can go in the next gallery. What was it? Oh my God. Just Right Gaming said, hey, Peter, I know Peter is away at the moment, but I drew something that I think would be worthy of an art stream, and I thought you should be cursed with this image. You're welcome. It's a man with a fantastic baguette. Is this Passepartout, or it looks like a video game. It's wonderful. You can see the texture of the canvas coming through as well, which is a nice little detail. Easy mistake to make is because you're on Peter's account. Yeah, probably. And then we've got this today so far, and possibly, oh yeah, we've got more. Here is Brian for TJ Art with Procreate on my iPad. We'll add a bit of colour soon. Haunting. Is that what I look like? Look at the size of this thing. Is that? I suppose it is quite big. We've got clashing music, I know, but it's like a great big slug. Has it gone wonky? It has. Most people's facial hair can't go wonky. It just is straight, but mine somehow. Oh, look in the background there. There's little Billy Ray as well. It's fantastic. Well, there he is. Oh, in fact, yeah, because there is one. It's right there. I didn't realise how. And those are the games. Well, now I see it all. It's very accurate. Well done, Phil. That's wonderful. And Tide Author Dan says, my TJR continuing a work in progress. Oh my god. A nearly 7,000 word something. I mean, you are the Tired Author, so a work of fiction, perhaps. Well, there we go. That's the art we've got so far, from mostly from last time and a couple from today so far, but we'll continue with this.
Happy 420.
Oh, it's 420, everyone.
My dude's Lord 16 dab. What a glorious beard. Here are some beard jokes to celebrate. What sort of facial hair does a soda grow? A root beard. Ha ha ha. Where do you find the perfect moustache? Right under your nose. Hi-e. Why didn't the man shave his beard? It grew on him. Ho ho ho. What is a captain's favorite beard style? A boat tee.
A boat tee?
What are a beard's favorite nuts? Mustachios. Hi-ho. What do you call an event to buy new shaving tools? A fundraiser. Ho-ho.
A fundraiser. It's 420, everyone. That is the sex number. It's 420 somewhere in the world anyway. 2 hours ahead. Behind, sorry.
Yeah.
BBBBBBBB breaking BBBBBBB news BBBBBBB Brian BBBBBBB Richard BBBBBB.
I meant to say earlier actually.
BBBBBBB going full power on that dab blaze it.
Going full power on that dab blaze it. I'm going to say earlier thank you to Stephen Scotus for gifting us up to Mr. Weeble. And thank you to those of you who just blazed it. It's the sex number, of course, not anything else. It's the sex number. So thank you to Lobrotovich and Stephen Skodas for the bits there. Wild having a war criminal as a co-host, but you know what? I'm okay with it. We all make mistakes, you know. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong one. Oh, wow, I can probably merge it all together now, to be honest. I'm sure that's very bad practice, but I'm no artist. You're no artist. An artist respects the silence. It serves the foundation of all creativity. Remember that? If you don't, you're too young for me. By which I mean to be my friend, not have sexual relations with? Probably both. Oh, that hand's upside down. Yeah, it is. Thumb on top. I literally have to, when I draw this kind of stuff, I have to put my hand out in front of me and actually mock it up. Look at this bad practice. Everything on one layer. Probably wouldn't admonish myself so much for doing this, but Mr. Weeble's in the chat, so, or was anyway. Hey, everyone's got their own little bad practices. How big would paper be compared to him? Probably bigger. Yeah? Okay. And then just remove the thumb tip because it's behind the paper. Right. And it continues down there. Okay. My arm is small. Well, my arm's not small, my torso's big. Let me just not look like a salt and pepper dispenser if I just... It's a bit better. It's because my head and neck are so big, actually. That's the real issue, but whatever. It's definitely an intentional stylistic choice. I need to be closer so that I can put my arm around him. I'm sort of reaching desperately. There we are. Dun 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 dun. If I have it going almost up a bit. Oops. I almost would it look like I've got the longest hand in the world if my hand, just for argument, I'm just going to throw that down. Yeah, that's still, maybe I can have a hand on this shoulder. It would be right. Cool. mean, that's kind of a bit awkward, isn't it? That angle. Probably should have drawn the arm first. Can I just leave it like that? Can I be like Rayman? That would make things a lot easier. I went to school with Malpractice. Yeah. Melanie. Mel P. The sixth Spice Girl. Do you like how I just did a tiny little tweak on the nose there because I don't want to think about this goddamn arm anymore? In fact, why don't we just do that? Maybe he's like Inspector Gadget. How do arms go? I give up. I'm not putting the goddamn hand on his goddamn shoulder. We're not friends. Put them at a distance like that now. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. He's too busy. I'm sorry, I keep saying he. I am too busy shuffling my notes. Hang on, let's do the body and then worry about the arm in a minute. Or possibly I know what I could be doing. And this is going to be even more difficult to draw, I think. So actually these are, I need to slightly redo these because the fingers are down the way. He's receiving some breaking news. I am receiving some breaking news in my ear. There we go. This tune sounds like it should be on the soundtrack to Turnby 2. I'll tell you the reason it sounds like that is because it uses a steel drum, or at least it's not a real one, but there's an awful lot of steel drum in Turnby 2. Yeah, that's how I can suggest that it's coming out, is by making it wider, is it? Yeah, that's almost. probably take that. I might just do it once more with not such a pointy elbow. Here it is again, everyone. I think I need to either do that or no, or no. If anything, that, but probably not by much. It's not quite proportionally correct, and I don't like how their arms are just touching. They either need to be, one of them is like well crossing over the other, or they need to be, I'm going to draw them apart for now. And then, sort out the positioning later, but... No, so pointy all the time. Stop doing that. I think it's on one of the Simpsons no sheets. If you're aware of those, there's a bunch of documents that come from Simpsons animation, and it has a load of examples of things you should do not do. The do's and do not do's of being a Simpsons animator. And it has no written all over it. I think they're called the no sheets. Why's the music stopped? Video pause. Continue watching? Yes. Okay, he's receiving some breaking news. He's dabbing. You know what? It looks like I've finished them, actually. Stick an ear on Dick so that you can hear the torture-induced confessions of his prisoners. Oh, no, hang on. I suppose we could put... I think we might have done the Tomby 2 soundtrack before on an art stream. And when I say we, I mean Peter. But, could put some Tomby 2 on in a bit. Potentially. That's alright, I suppose. Sure. It'll do. Yeah, I think we're ready to colour in. I don't really know what to do with these hands, because I know that if I try and just add finger lines like that, that's obviously not going to work. I think I'm just going to leave them. I could try and wobble up the edges a little bit, but don't really like changing my brush size just for little details like this. I think it just looks really obvious that you've done it, but I suppose that's better than not. Here it is again, track 2 of the second playlist. Surprisingly, only the 4th time we've heard it today. Doesn't feel like it, does it? Okay, I mean, that's not... It's not great. But it's also not a great big flipper. It's not a mitten. So could be worse. It's just a bit of a mess of fingers. It looks like AI did it. Oh my god, just rotated the entire... Hang on. Oh my Jesus. No! Oh my... Oh god, I've cropped the entire thing down to 6 pixels. Alright, let me... If I do the thumb the same way, then hopefully... I hate it. I hate it so much. Maybe Brian has been AI this whole time. BTJ42 says, howdy Brian and everyone, I see you're doing a very nice art of you and your friend Dick. Looks great. Well, I'm glad you can tell who it is, at least. That was Rolf Harris's catchphrase, wasn't it? I'm glad you can tell who it is, at least. But I must ask, did you need to fight TP for control over the PS5 last week, or did you two share and both got to enjoy your game? Peter's not living here. I'm living in his house right now. But I suspect wherever he was... wherever he is hanging out right now, he played himself some BGE, no doubt. I'm dabbing. See, really, the fingers ought to be... It kind of almost ought to look like... like that, with the thumbnail like that. I mean, not like that, but like that. You know? Not even that. Almost just thumb. Dunno. I'm just gonna leave it. You won't really be looking at it, I don't think. I don't think people are gonna notice it. And if they do, Dick will be mad. I don't think Dick likes it when people don't draw the bit that connects his beard and mustache, but it's just easy. It's a lot easier to draw it like that, I think. Well, there we go. I think we've done it. Need a bit of colour. I'm not sure whether to draw the camo patches ahead of time and then colour them in. Maybe. That might be a nice touch. just make them black and white and turn it into cow print. Oh, I don't have his name tag actually. Surprised no one in the chat has mentioned that, or maybe you have. If you earlier said, hey, you've not got his name tag, give yourself a shiny. Nice. The dab is covering the name tag. You're right, it is, but I could put it on this side. It would. You're absolutely correct that it normally would go here. And I could just put it right there where I just drew it. Or I could put it over here. Yeah, I think the dab really is covering the name tag, and there's not a lot of real estate for it over here. I could put it a bit lower. I suppose that works. It is a bit lower than it would be in real life, but... There we go. Man, it's tight. There we go. Sweet. That works. I'm glad he's bought his new jacket, because doing a tank top would have been even more difficult. I do not have the fidelity to draw little... Well, I probably do actually have the definition to draw little walruses on here. Because those of you who don't know, the tie does have little tiny pink walruses on it, would you believe? I think I might have shown this on a previous stream, but look at that. It's not really going to want to be... Can't get much closer than that for sharpness, but... No, don't look at my face. Hang on. There we go. Amazing. Pink walrus tie. Not many of those. Yeah. There we go. It's not quite as... It's not bang on. It's not totally accurate, but... But it'll do. Okay, they're done. They are done. I'll move myself a little bit closer to the war criminal son. Possibly even... Let me do this on a separate layer.
Yeah.
Screen.
Oh my god. Well, thank you, Stephen, for paying actual money for my incompetence. It's been a while. Not done that for, at least 2 weeks. All I've done is move Brian over and drawn some little walruses and put dots on their eyes, but thanks everyone. Sincere apologies. I have a monitor of the stream right over on the just to the side of me, but do I look at it? Flip no. Should I look at it? Absolutely. All the time. I should be constantly checking. I should just have someone in the room with me who's responsible for making sure that I don't do that. They'd have their work cut out though. I think we've got time to do some speedy drawing. This one sounds like it could be in Turn B2 as well. They use this sort of tinny trumpet sound in Turn B. Oh, that's very... Sure, that'll do. the bit I enjoy doing the most. And I know that I can use special tools and functions to not have to do it like this, but it is very satisfying. In fact, given that I'm going to be colouring in the hair, I don't need to be particularly careful right now. I can go over the lines. Can't really remember the colour scheme of Dick's new jacket. I think I'm slightly more gammony than Dick, or I should be anyway. Yeah, that'll do. I am in my 50s after all. So you've got you got a few minutes yet to finish off your own arts and submit them to Twitter, the hashtag TJArt. No immediate hurry. Right. Dick hair. What colour is dick hair? Sure, that colour. But don't worry, dick hair comes in a range of colours, so if yours is not this colour, that's okay. Well, that's okay. Unless it isn't, in which case that's fine. Thank you again, Stephen, for the bits there. Glad you can all see what I'm doing now. That is really good. I might just have a rule where I'm not allowed to show you stuff anymore. That's the only way to guarantee that I remember to turn my screen back the right way. I wonder if I can... There might be a way to set up a timer.
Mobile's unlimited social media is great.
To make it like... switch for a specific amount of time to the other screen.
Never ends with unlimited social media on Voxy Mobile. Selected social apps in UK.
Oh, having a Voxy ad. I didn't even notice. Voxy Mobile, everyone, got a free bit of advertising there. Trying to remember what colours. Is it brown on the top? A bit like that. I think it is. It is now. So by 5 past, and I do need to stop drawing because I need to do the. Let's do a bit of coordination. Let's make this brown too, this trim. Yeah, because I need to leave time to do the gallery and I need to stop streaming by 15 past at the latest. So you've got about 5-10 minutes to get your stuff ready and submitted. You'll see when I'm nearly there. Something like that. Thereabouts. Yeah, alright. And then I think it's a kind of a grey green, a grey turquoise. Maybe not too dark. Yeah, let's do that. Might colour the whole thing, that'll be easier, and then do the shapes afterwards. Da-na-na. Brian, is this your last stream, or do we get one more with you before you need to head back to the newsroom? We are, me and Dick are leaving next week on, I believe, the 10th. Yeah, Wednesday the 10th. And Peter is doing a swap with Ashton that week. So ordinarily you would have got me one more time next Monday. However, a swap is taking place, so it'll be Ashton streaming in this slot on Monday, presumably at the normal time of 5 p.m. And then Peter, not me, will be streaming on Wednesday the first part of his full playthrough of Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition. So yes, this is the last solo stream you'll get from me until Peter inevitably messes up the predictions next week. That's good. He looks great. Oh, and the easy thing about this is I wear a white shirt. So I just need the blue on the tie. I'll do the walruses afterwards. Remember, if you ever want me to paint, or well, it won't be me, if you ever want Peter to paint you live on the internet, a picture of your choice, you can do so at the very top tier on our Patreon. You can earn that as a reward. So it will set you back $250 dues, but you know, as well as the painting, you get all sorts of things. You get signed worst and weirdest games ever. You get all obviously the kind of the more everyday benefits that a lot of people have signed up for, like the early shows. I think we still offer that we will make an episode of what this game means to me for you. It was a reward for a period of time. That'll do. The hair is grey. It's from stress. Oops. Don't sing along. Difficult to avoid temptation of singing along on stream. I've started watching a few more streams actually recently. I've never been one for, because you know obviously I do it as my part of my day job as well as news reading. I'm not normally one to then, clock off, go home, and watch more streams. But I have been watching some like Spyro speedrunning and stuff recently, and yeah, they're always singing along to the background music and telling themselves to stop. It's difficult. Well, it's just, I've timed that very well actually, because it's just about time that I had to stop drawing. Let's do a bit of... Well, don't they look great? I suppose technically, because this is glasses. This is glasses. Is this glasses? It needs to be like that. Oh, and also we need to do that. In fact, I might just thicken up these rims so that they look somewhat distinct to all the other outlines that you get everywhere else. Comically thick? Possibly. Let me do the whole thing. They're okay, I think. They look a bit thick now, but I think once we're used to it, they will look thick no longer. Yeah, I think they're all right. Right. Let's grab some of that. Oops. Grab some of that grey. Let's do the old tash. Bottom lip. Hey, they're done. I could do these camo patches. That was the intention. Yeah, it won't take long. I'll just do that. Maybe a bit bluer. Yeah, that's nice. Turn the smoothing off. They look like John Lennon glasses. They do. Well, Brian can imagine all the people living life as one. Imagine there's no news cycle. Imagine there's no war crimes. Sing along again. Don't do it. Alright, get saving your projects and submit them to Twitter if you want them in the gallery. Hashtag TJArt. I'm going to be heading to the gallery in a matter of minutes. And then it needn't be a long and sad goodbye from me, because you will see me on Thursday. Live on the joint stream with Dick and with Ashton. Hashtag TJR on Twitter. You do not necessarily have to @ me or @ TripleJump or anything like that. Oh, they look great. I'm happy with how that... Oh, his hand. With how that turned out, mostly. In an ideal world, I'd want to add all the shading that I normally do, but hey, it's fine for what it is. I like how the whole thing is a little bit washed out. There we are. The dream team. If only Mona Wanks had made it through. Would have been great to meet her, but hey, her day will come, I'm sure. There's a continuity error with that tie. That's how it goes, isn't it? That's how ties work. Well, there we go. It's me, and it's Dick, and we're here to bring you all of the war crimes and all of the stories about the war crimes. This just in. Yeah, I'm happy with how that turned out in the end. It was a bit of a chore. It was difficult to get there. But we made it. You know, even more fun when I don't think Mr. Weeble is in our chat any longer, but when actual Mr. Weeble turns up and is just in your chat, you know, you definitely feel far more confident in your art when someone like that is watching. But hey, that was fun. I had a great stream. It's not over yet. We're going to do the gallery, but there we go. He's there. Right, let's hit refresh. Sort by latest. Scroll down. Hide all of that. I think we just got a few submissions today, but that's fine. That means there'll be a speedy gallery. So there, once again, from Phil, has done this. That's fantastic. We'll add a bit of colour soon, so we might say, oh, there it is. It'll be higher up in the thing, I think, but if not, we'll come back to it. TJR work in progress. Here is what Stephen has done. Breaking news, it's TJR, and soon we'll have to say goodbye to Brian and Bumpiss and Dick Mychinko. Two cool dudes taking over Ben and Peter. Until we see them again, be well and stay groovy. Breaking news. There they are. I did think about putting a gun in mine, to be honest, but yeah, didn't do it in the end. Oh, and look, that's the facial hair I've got going today. So it's an up-to-date. That is breaking news, that. Da-da-da-da. And there we go, that's the coloured in version. Now with a touch of colour. Thank you for the art stream today, Brian, from Phil. Look at that. It looks less haunting with colour, actually. It looks like, I mean, the facial hair is still terrifyingly flamboyant, as it is in real life. Hey, look, I'm going to switch to face cam and remember not to leave it on face cam. But yeah, this guy seems a more welcoming and nice fellow than this one. I'd be scared of that one. Oh, look at this by John just choking on my own moustache fluff now. Just a couple of guys filling in on a video game YouTube channel for a month from Mr. Black, John Gressley. There we go. Oh, look, you've got all the shading going on. And there we go. That's wonderful. Big fan of that. I do look like, you know, I've maybe done a few too many late night bulletins, but hey, that's all right. And that is it with today's submissions, which is, to be honest, a relief because I've gone way over. So thank you to everyone who arted along today. It is all the stress. You're absolutely right. The Winkler is being censored. Well, I can assure you I've not... Oh, maybe I did see it. didn't see the Winkler. I was going to say, I thought I saw something. No, it was one of these older ones when we were scrolling up. I thought I'd seen it. So, the Winkler. It's I Am the Winkler, isn't it? Or what is it? Mine's not there either, says Trillion Jones. I'm on latest. I've refreshed, and I can assure you, I've not muted anyone from the SuperDuck account. Partly because it's not my account, it's Peter's. But that is very strange. Okay, yeah, I'll click on some hyperlinks here, and I'll just pull them up. If you can, by all means, post links to the tweets in the chat. See, I can see it. You're not blocked. I don't think you are. Following follows you. It's fine. Oh, see, we're now on to Brian. Oh, so maybe I might have muted the Winkler. It's now switched me to Brian Bumpiss. This is a bit spooky the way it's behaving today, given that, I'm showing my browser. Let me make sure I'm definitely... It doesn't know who I'm logged in as. I may have muted the Winkler because I've muted bots in the past. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on here. But anyway, here's the Winkler. The Winkler is a big fan of you not compromising his private... I don't think no, because it would say here, is muted, I think. So that's not the issue. I don't really know what's going on. But whatever. The Winkler is a big fan of you not compromising his private Twitter account. As a reward, he has drawn what it would have looked like if you did hack into his account. But you haven't, which is good. Regardless, the Winkler will change his password just in case. Oh, there he is. Yeah, you should probably still change the password, Winkler. But there's all the little billies. There's Brian / Winkler, the kind of, a kind of a crossover. The hacker Winkler Brian character there. And Trillion Jones. Let me pull this one up. Oh, look at that! I don't know. Was it you, Trillion Jones, who did? Like minimalist art, like line work, whatever you call this, in the past, because we've had some like this before, and I really like this. And maybe it was you, maybe it was someone else. Maybe we've had multiple ones in the past, but yeah, that's great. I really like that. Big fan of that. So let me go back to the hashtag. Oh, see, now it definitely thinks I'm Brian Bumpiss. I don't know what's going on there, but oh, there, see, it's there. Oh, and this we didn't see it. Clearly Twitter's just doing its thing today. I don't really know. It's like showing some stuff and then not others. I don't know what's going on, but rest assured, for instance, just to prove. Oops, I didn't want to do that necessarily. Not muted, because that might be the suspicion that you think, oh, maybe he's muted the Winkler, and he's because the Winkler's a bot and he's muted me. No, not. So I think Twitter's just acting up. Because then it appeared later on, didn't it, just now? So don't know what's going on, but rest assured, I don't think any of the nice people in today's art stream are the kind of people who I would mute or block. But that's why. I think Twitter is just a bit broken, says Mr. Black. Yeah, I think so. I'd mute the Winkler too, to be honest, says Lord Brotovich. I may have actually muted the Winkler, but I've not muted Trillion Jones, and I've not muted anyone else. Anyone else? This thing missing? I don't know. Don't think so, but does Peter have the Winkler blocked? Definitely not blocked, but possibly muted. Anyway, there we go. So thank you everyone for being with me on today's stream. I hope you've had fun, and thank you as well for being with me through today's solo stream. This month's solo streams. I've had a lovely time. I hope you have too, and you will see me again on Thursday. But next week, on Wednesday, not on Monday, you will see Peter streaming Beyond Good and Evil the new version. He'll take you through all the new stuff as well, which is very exciting. So if you have seen him stream that game before, there will still be some new stuff to find and explore and learn about. What was the other thing I was just about to say? And instead, Ashton will be streaming on Monday. So if you're normally free for the Monday slot, and that's why you're here, there will still be a stream next week, but it will be Ashton Matthews instead. Wonderful. Well, thank you, everyone. I'll catch you all on Thursday. And stay safe and happy and keep arting.